Fox 5 News. This is Good Day Atlanta.
Good morning and welcome back. Thanks for joining us this morning. 9:28 is your time. The highly publicized beating of a gay man, Super Tuesday elections, and more questions surrounding airport contracts. Joining us this morning with the latest on each issue, Atlanta Mayor Kasim Reed. Good morning, Mr. Mayor. How are you today?
How are you?
I'm doing very well. You know, this wasn't the beating of Brandon White wasn't just a local story. That story went national. What is the latest in that case?
Well, I mean, I think it was appropriate that it went national. It was a terrible story and a horrible example of violence. The fact of the matter is, where we are right now is we have identified the three individuals who engaged in that horrible act. We have captured one of them, and we're pursuing the other two. So we're coordinating right now with the FBI and a number of other law enforcement agencies. I can't give much more details than that because I don't want to help the people get away. But we've identified three of them. We have one person in custody, and we're pursuing all two. And as of this morning, I am raising the reward to $25,000. We had raised it to $15,000. So anyone that has information that could lead to the capture of these individuals, we will pay a $25,000 reward through Crime Stoppers. So we are going to continue to keep the pressure. Every time we have raised the award amounts, we have gotten more and more tips that have been very helpful in locating these individuals. So this morning we're raising that amount to $25,000 because I'm not going to tolerate this kind of violence, this senseless violence, and then the arrogance to post this kind of video on the web, I think is reprehensible.
And it's good that you're getting community support. Our team is working on a story about a gentleman who works at the airport right now, allegedly without a contract, has been doing so for about a year and a half. Personal friend of yours, business partner. Did that contract have anything to do with that relationship? You
know, Karen, I mean, the fact of the matter is the gentleman's name is Daryl Anderson. He was working at the airport when I was 14 years old. The fact of the matter is I had no role in it. There has been no documentation, no human being that suggested that I had any role in a situation that does not involve a contract at all. In fact, it was the vendors at the airport that initially selected him. But the straight answer is I was not involved in it in any way. As I said before, I did not get involved in the contracting processes and selecting winners and losers. We've now produced 1 million documents, 250,000 emails, and the statement that I made at the very beginning of this process still stands. We knew that this was going to be hard. There have been a lot of pretty tough things, mean things said. My feelings have been bruised a bit, but I knew that this was going to be tough. This is the largest in the United States of America. It's a $3.2 billion procurement that comes every 10 years with regard to the airport. And so it's a very competitive process, and people are being very aggressive about it, but I can take it. And I think when all of the facts are shown, my statement to you right now is that I was not involved in the selection of these awards, and I think that that's going to be borne out. You've had two firms file lawsuits related to that, so I imagine that we will be hearing about this for some time, and I'll be able to continue to share my views.
Well, I appreciate your honesty, Mr. Mayor. It's always a pleasure when you come by, you know.
I'm always glad to be here.
I'm glad we got some chicken over there if you know.
I'm looking at the
engagement chicken if you're
I'm looking at the chicken. I'm looking at the chicken.
All right, Mayor. Thank you so much. I appreciate that.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
9:32 is your time now. And